Hi guys, Artiar here. So for this video will be the Andras video that showcase about Norah and also with Elif. So I will showcase two things. The first team is this one. There's purely Norah and Sujue, which also can clear Andras pretty fast in my opinion. And then the other one I'm going to show later is going to be Elif and Norah and Sujue in the team here. Alright, so I'll showcase two teams here. Right, so the first team here I'm gonna show is the Norah one. So my Norah is R6, so she have 100% chance when she get hit, she will counter attack with her S1. So I'm running with Brawler set. But if your Norah is not R6, I would say you should go for Artiar set. So it's 50% plus the Artiar, so it's kind of like 75% ish to have counter attack. So my Norah here is have Divinity 2, and then no skill up. Okay, then you want some, cause you're fighting Andras, you want some true damage in your team, so you have Sujue in your team, pure attack, Artiar, and then high divinity, pump as many attack as possible just to pump up the true damage debuff. Then Chuyao here doesn't need to be R6, Chuyao here just need to be like, let's say R0 to R2, it doesn't matter too much because the R6 and R4 here doesn't really apply the effect. Then you want Harmony set and Artiar set, build him decently fast and high crit damage. Is a crit damage ring here and a speed boots. Then for my function here, I'm running with DPS set. So I'm going for Thunder set and Artiar set. So it's 177 speed and 185 crit damage. Like maybe you wonder like why my function is running with Thunder set is because the boss won't get crit when your crit rate is below 50%. So I am able to use my function to clear the wave 1 and wave 2 easier because he will 100% crit. He is guaranteed to crit when he casts his S3, so he can clear the first wave easier and it won't trigger the Andras passive because Andras passive will not get triggered when crit rate is 50% below. Where is it? Here. If enemy have a lower crit rate than Andras, their attack against Andras won't crit. Okay, so I'm below 50% and Andras critical rate is 50%, so I'm below 50%, so I won't crit on Andras, but for those normal mob like wave 1 and wave 2, I'm able to crit, so that's what I need for function. Then Sakura here, R6 is better for extra stats, R4 is even better, R2 doesn't really help too much, so Sakura here is mainly for the healing. Right, so if you don't want to use Sakura, you can also use Sally or use Lien, as long as you're able to provide protection, or you want to use Clara is also fine. You just want to provide a layer of protection, just that Sakura has some aggressive buff on her, so she can also provide extra buff and also damage. So I'm running with Harmony set and Artiar set to do extra harmony. So I have two harmony set here is because sometimes Chuyao already cast her S3, his S3 on wave 2, then you want Sakura to cast S3 on the boss wave. Alright, so let me show you about the Norah one. Okay, Norah one is with Sakura is kind of like 30 turns somewhere there. And then but if you are running with Lien or something, then you go for 40 turns. So you can see my function here, S3 is able to nuke a lot of the damage because he's on crit set. Alright, so here just normally try to clear it as fast as possible. Okay, because you have Sujue here, so clearing the wave is a lot more faster. Okay, so you want your Esper here to actually tank through it. They trigger Artiar, Norah trigger her passive, S1. Because Norah would not crit and she can damage ignore based on her accuracy and also based on how many attacks she has. So she's just a pure attack raw damage dealer. Right, Sakura will slowly heal back her team. Then Norah will start nuking them as long as she get hit. So if the boss sees single target actually hit on Norah, then your run will be a lot more faster because Norah will counter attack with S1. Alright, then you wait for the mob to take their turn, then Norah will slowly S1 to hit them back. Right, you see 100k per hit, per S1. Right, S1. They hit and then Norah counter attack. Because mine is R6 is 100% counter attack rate. So if yours is not R6, then your Norah will need Artiar set to trigger a higher chance. Right, and this is just everything happening here is only within one turn. Because one turn here, S1 from Norah, S1 from Chuyao, S1 from Fengshun, then Norah S1 again, then Fengshun follow up again. So everything here is happening within one turn. S1, function follow up. S1, yeah. Right, so every cause they take their action already, and after Norah damage, they are almost gonna die. All of their HP is very low. Then Norah S3, all of them died. Then now when the boss takes his action, he will sacrifice his HP to revive them, and the boss will die. Something like that. So I'm not sure how good is this team able to help you guys if you are still fighting in a high turn in Andras, because mine is R6, so it might not be relatable or reliable for the team, right? So slowly just kill the boss.
Uploading the battle data.
Okay, so this one is Norah's one. This one took 35 turn. Okay, so then the other one I'm gonna introduce today is the Elif one. So Elif plus Sujue plus Norah. So they have the same team concept. The equipment of Sujue, Fengshun and Chuyao have the same equipment. The Norah one is also the same equipment. But then I just slot in Elif here. So Elif here must be R6 to be workable, because you need the passive from Elif for consistent damage, and Elif here is going for Calamity set and Brawler set. So it's either you want to go for Avatara set or either go for Brawler set. You can also do the outcome. The reason why I don't want to go for Avatara set, because this team here, Norah already 100% counter, and then 3 of them have Avatara set already, so I feel like I want to go for Brawler set to have more S1 basic damage instead of more RNG chance. Okay, then I'm going for pure attack, everything pure attack, and then just pump her attack. The crit rate and crit damage doesn't matter, because under 50% crit rate, it won't crit on the boss anyway. And then you spam a lot of S3, so S3 make sure you have at least skill up, and also S1. Basically max skill up is possible, but I'm out of ability mon, so I didn't skill up the last slot here. Alright, so let's take a look here, how it goes. This one is very fast, it's like 13 to 20 turn. Right, Fengshun AoE nuke, and because of the buff, Elif will instantly do an AoE Lion Roar. So S1 here, Elif assist, it trigger crit damage, S3, Roar. Alright, left 1 here, Chuyao will follow up and kill it. Okay, very fast. You can compare back to the Norah one, it's very fast. Okay, then this one is the boss wave. It hits on Chuyao, so Chuyao will take the action first later. Alright, assist, crit damage up, so it trigger S3, Roar everyone. Chuyao follow up. Norah S1 from the counter attack. And it triggered the crit damage up from Elif. Elif where is it? Where's the assist? Right, crit damage up, Raw, AoE nuke, assist, trigger the above, then Raw. Right, Sujue damage, trigger assist, cause she get attack up, so she Raw. So with Fengshun and Elif combo, there will be 3 kind of buff. It's either attack up and crit damage up can trigger. If she triggers speed up, then you can see just now she triggers speed up. She did not trigger her S3 passive Raw. Right, then Norah here will be helping to deal some DPS to the mob to kill them faster. Then Raw. Right, Norah, he hit Norah assists, she assists. She didn't trigger the attack up buff or the crit damage up buff, so she didn't proceed with the Raw. Assist, trigger attack up, then she trigger Raw. So it's a little bit RNG because you have a 33% chance to not trigger the Raw. But if you trigger the Raw, then it's a free damage to the boss. Right, S1, assist, function follow up damage. Sujue, S1, S2, follow up damage, crit damage trigger, Raw. Right, so it's very fast, it's very smooth. So if you have Elif, she actually changes your PvE environment in a lot of content, not just for Settle Fantasy, also in Andras, and I also feel like it's also in Dislyte land as well. Okay, see this one is 17 turn, and Elif is the main DPS. Sujue here is providing extra true damage. It does help. Without Sujue and with Sujue, there's a big difference. And if you don't want to use Norah here, so you can also do something like this, and then you can put in like Sakura or Champagne auto stuff. Because if you look at the leaderboard here, this team I'm actually inspired by Diesel. Diesel one is running the same team. I copy his one, most of them, like this one you can see, but I changed the Xuanpin into Norah. Then, cause I feel like the Norah one is pretty interesting instead of the Xuanpin one, cause Xuanpin sometimes will AP push the wrong unit and stun my unit, which I don't like it. So I'm using Elif here for this content. Okay, so yeah, overall I really like the Elif, but Elif needs R6, which is the sad part, because it's a very high investment for most of the player, because there's a lot of Esper balance. A lot of you have been chasing for different Esper. So you might not have the wish stone for Elif, unless you really like Elif design, right? So let me do one blitz here to show you. Alright, so this one is 18 turn, 21 turn, so it's somewhere at the range here, like 20 something to, if you are very lucky, then you can hit until 13 turn or 16 turn. So it really depends, because if the boss, the single target, hit Norah more often, then your Norah will S1 directly to the boss, which deal a lot of the damage. But if the boss single target don't hit the Norah, then you won't trigger the damage. Alright, so that's all for this video today. I don't know how reliable this guide is, because instead of a guide, I feel like it's more like a show off of Elif R6 usage in the PvE content, because I'm not sure how many players have Elif R6, right? So yeah, that's all for this video today. Hope you guys enjoy the video and see you guys in the next video. Bye bye. Special thanks for the direct support on the YouTube membership. So for the benefactor of Artiar, which is Gen MP, Roses15, Mokult Rajali, The Bluest Tulane, Pigeon Roulette, Kemi, thank you so much for the support. And for the supporter and patron of Artiar, which is Louis Shenada, Agni, Code Wilderness, Wang Tamer, Ziggy, Kamaruki, Sunwaltz, Rimu, Choni, Von Hexa, Rawson Bessie, Antonio Winterspoon, Marlene Williams, Uncle Chat, and Eric Mendis, thank you so much for your support. And that's not all, also special thanks for the direct support on the livestream super chat for the latest 10. Thank you to Pigeons Roulette, Agni, Ziggy, Ice, Choni, and Riku Fred. Thank you so much for your support and hope you guys enjoy the video. Bye bye.